Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Sonny with a Chance. This is a Demi Levato starring series on the Disney Channel. It was from 2009 to 2011, ran 3 seasons. Um, yeah, this is. I didn't. Just looking at her, I didn't even know it was Demi Lovato. I have this weird thing where I don't have the ability to see Demi Lovato. I know that sounds weird, but like, unless like she said, "Hi, I'm Demi Lovato," I would not know it's her if she was standing next to me. I had to look at the credits in order for me to know that this was Demi Lovato in the starring role. I don't know why. I've never seen the show before, so I didn't know it was her thing, her show. She's honestly only appeared before this. She appeared in a few small things, but mostly you know her from Camp Rock if you're a Disney tween or former Disney tween. Um, so forgive me. I just sorry, Demi. Uh, I I you're invisible to me for some reason, and I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, enough about me and my blindness. But this is a series uh, that's about a girl named Sonny, coincidentally enough, who gets picked, I guess, after some sort of audition, I guess, online. She gets to join the cast of a sketch comedy group made up of teens and tweens, or one tween. We'll get back to her in a minute. She she's lives in Wisconsin with her mom, and they ship her out to Hollywood, and she becomes part of this cast of two guys and two girls and her, and they do silly sketches, and they're actually funny. It's weird. It's yes, it's Disney Channel. It's aimed at tweens. You know, comedy. It's lowbrow comedy. It's very broad. It's nothing. Wow, it's a thinker. It's just good slapstick. It's sloppy. It's the like they like to dump stuff all over each other. It's the old you can't do that on television and whatever else kind of staple where you just dump slime on people way back when on Nickelodeon. And here there's at least two different sketches where one kid plays Dolphin Boy and sprays all over his cheerleader crush, and and then another where the girls go to a fast food restaurant, and whenever they order something, they say the name of a food, it gets blasted at them really fast, like they get hit in the face with chicken nuggets or dumped fries dumped on them or whatever. It's ketchup. Yeah, it's all that. It's really simple, dumb, but it works comedy, and they do it. But that's the whole meta angle of this. This is not that's not even the show. But it seems like I only watched 2 episodes. It seems like each episode starts with an episode or a scene from their show that they do, because it's really about them working on a studio set in Hollywood and the struggles they have, the funny struggles. There's nothing horrifically horrible happening here. Yes, there is a contentious relationship with the star of the show. She's okay. She's Tawny. Tawny is a pretty blonde girl that feels threatened by Sunny when she shows up and treats her like garbage. And she's snobby. She's full of herself, but that's part of her comedy. She's like a Miss Piggy of this show, but less pig. And she's and there's the two guys who are like best buddies, and they're the comic relief of, in addition to the comedy. I don't know. There's often bickering, but they're best buddies, and they're the boy angle on this. And then there's little Zora, who's younger than all of them. She's there she is. She's the little one next to Demi. She's, I guess, 9, 10, something like that. Everybody else is like in high school ish, because well, at least high school classes on the studio set. But she's like 10. But the really great thing is that I discovered when I'm watching this is that she's Heather on AP Bio. If you ever watched AP Bio with Glenn Howerton from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, he plays a substitute teacher. She's one of the students, and she's got these big, thick glasses. She's super dorky, but she is easily the funniest character in a group of many funny characters on that show. Uh, she's amazing, and it's funny to see her early roots here in this show because she's not as weird, but she's definitely tween weird. So she's she's that's her thing on the show. She's the weirdo. But yeah, so there's lots of infighting and trying to dealing with the star for Sonny, dealing with being allowed to be funny, even at the expense of her co-stars, or at least the one who hates her the most. The whole first episode is all about them butting heads. The second episode is them her meeting a hunky boy from basically a CW show with they're all prep school type kids and they're all cool and sexy and they work also on the lot in a different studio filming their show and they have a long-standing rivalry with this show. By the way, the show that they're on is so random. It's their comedy sketch show. I can't remember the name of the rival show, but it sounds pretty much like a Dawson's Creek, Gossip Girl kind of situation where everybody's very pretty and impeccably dressed, and the hunky cute boy that she runs into at the cafeteria, you think they would go right to the I have a crush on him, we're going to fall in love, it's kind of this thing. I have a feeling that's going to happen eventually. Probably it'll evolve. I have no idea because I'm probably not going to watch the rest of the series, but she the guy is a complete jerk. He's an ass, and he steals her yogurt that she was picking up for the cast, and they get into a big brouhaha between the two groups. They steal their parking space, their golf cart on the studio lot, and they won't give it up. And yeah, they've gone back and forth on things, and it's been a rivalry that she didn't know that she was escalating at the time, and or was being taken advantage of at the time. So she tries to make peace with them, but realizes that's not going to go very far, very fast. So the fun part is watching them battle it out in a game of musical chairs. I don't know. I know it sounds dumb, and the other cast members are like, "This is totally dumb," but you know, it's a battle to the death with musical chairs. So, anyway, it's a fun, cute show. She's funny, and she's the rest of the group. It's standard. You could probably interchange any of these actors with 50 other Disney actors, teenage actors that are perpetually recycled in the Disney oeuvre. You know, you could just swap them out over and over and over again. It's just the nature of the thing. But Demi is great in it. I mean, everybody's pretty great in it. It's yes, it's got a canned laugh track, which really sucks the life out of it at times. But yeah, I do like that the writers of this they obviously do know how this works. They do know how this whole environment, and it's their little commentary on studio politics and dealing with characters and the settings in which these kids are trapped. But I mean, like, there's one point where she's trying to have a conversation with the rival cute boy, and they while on the set of his show, and since she interrupted the shot, they have to go shoot something else. And while they're having a conversation, they strike the entire set and change everything from an indoor to an outdoor scene while they have a conversation. And it's kind of funny just to see everybody working around them as they hash things out. Those little things. There's a lot of just little jokes that they're not mature, but they're telling. They're knowing that the kids will never understand or get, but The writers know what they're doing, what they're dealing with when they're writing a show like this. They realize their audience is tween, but it's not a bad show. I mean, there's a lot of bad shows and a lot of kid networks, and there's a lot of bad shows on Disney Plus, Disney Channel, but this isn't one of them. This is actually funny. I can't say that again that I'm gonna watch any more of these because it's not meant for me. It's not something that I particularly will. Oh my gosh, this is. I can't wait to see what kind of trouble Sonny gets into next. I kind of figure out what all this stuff is, and the jokes are. You see him coming a mile away, but for tweens, maybe not. So it's people learn lessons and stuff like that, but for the most part, it's there for the comedy. It exists for the comedy, which you can't say it seems like it for a lot of shows. Some are just made to be a vehicle to put the pretty face in front of an audience and then sell things with that pretty face. I don't know. This could be one of those, but I'm willing to give it a pass because it's I found it funny, not hilarious. It didn't like double me over, and it's not the greatest thing in the world, but it did great for what it was. So, Sonny with a chance. If you got somebody in your house of that age, or you find that interesting, if you love Demi Levato and you want to see some of her early stuff, support the girl. So, she's doing some crazy stuff these days. I assume because I don't know what she looks like. Like I see her right there, but again, she could be standing right next to me, and she'd have to explain who she is, and I'd have to double check with IMDb to make sure, or I'd have to Google her and go, "Oh my gosh, it is you. It's not you, Demi. It's me." Anyway, let's pick tomorrow's episode.
84.
84. I mean, you're pretty. You're super pretty, Demi. But I don't know why I can't see you. Yeah, doesn't matter. Anyway, all right. I'm kind of glad this is one with a sequel, and I've got the first one, not the sequel first, which rarely happens for me. So I have seen this film a long time ago, and I probably saw it once. So this is a interesting revisit. Contains one of my favorite actors, Steve Martin, and it's cheaper by the dozen. So cheaper by the dozen on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I will see you back here tomorrow with that.